So good morning. Today we will see how to draw an ellipse or a hyperbola or a parabola in this AutoCAD software. So this is my AutoCAD interface, and we all know that this is my toolbar, this is my command bar, right? So we all know that, right? So the first initial step is to set the units. So I will type units and I will just press enter, and I will ensure that my units is in millimeters. If it is changed now, you just go and change according to your convenient measurement, but usually in our engineering graphics we will go with millimeters always. So I will just choose millimeters and I will click OK. The next step is to set the limits. So I will just type limits and I will press enter. So it is asking me to like enter the lower left corner, which is 0 comma 0, enter, and it is going to ask my upper right corner, which I will just give us 420 comma 297, which is the size of an drawing sheet. Once you give this limits, you need to bring that to our visible surface. For that I will give Z, zoom, enter, A, all, enter, so that I will get this interface, and I will just scroll it down and I will keep it over here. So this is the first step. When once you open your AutoCAD software, you just give your limits and units first. Ensure that your units is in millimeters and your limits is like in which the specific diagram fits in. So let us take any one question and we will draw like how to draw an ellipse or a parabola or hyperbola. So let me go through the procedure is same, only the uh, format will change. That is, if you are going to draw the parabola, you will follow the different sort of measurements. If you are going to draw hyperbola, you will follow the different sort of measurements. So for now I will just go with this last questions, that is like draw the curve with the focus distance from directrix is 70 mm and the eccentricity value is 1. We will draw this question now. So as we see the eccentricity value is 1, we will know that the given curve is in parabola, right? For our parabola, always the eccentricity value is going to be 1, and the distance between focus and the directrix is 70 mm, so that the vertex is going to be lie in 35th mm from the directrix. So we will draw this. So I will again switch back to AutoCAD. I will go with the line. So I will switch on the ortho mode first. Ortho mode is only used to draw the straight lines. So you will not be able to draw any horizontal lines. So I will just see, for example, if I am not switching on this ortho now, I can draw the lines wherever I want. But if I only want to draw this exact straight line, I will switch on the ortho mode, so that I can only able to draw straight lines. So I will just draw a random line, which is my directrix, and I will press escape to close the command. So again I will go back to line. I will find the midpoint, and from here, as you can see, the focus distance, sorry, the directrix distance, the focus distance from the directrix is 70 mm, right? So I will just draw a 70 mm line. So I will click the midpoint, I will move the cursor here, I will just type in 70 and I will press enter, then I will press escape. So this is my directrix line. So this is all. I will just zoom it and I will keep it for my convenient position. Okay, now this point is going to be focus, so I will just go to text. To add the text, you go to text, choose single line text, click wherever you want to drop your text, and then you can specify your text height. As you can see in the command box, you can specify your text height. For example, I will just give 2.5, enter, and the rotation angle will be always 0, enter. Now you will get the cursor over there, and I will just type focus. So this is my focus, right? Escape. Now the next step is to divide this line into number of equal parts. For example, for ellipse, if our eccentricity is 2 by 3, we will just add 2 and 3, so that 5. So we will divide this into 5 parts. In our problem, it is going to be an parabola, so we are going to divide this into 2 parts. So to divide this line, I have a command called divide in AutoCAD, divide and enter. Then you just select the object and you can enter the number of segments. I need to divide this into 2, so I will just do and I will press enter. Now as you can see, the line gets divided, but you will not be able to see the points. So to see the point, dividing point visibly, you have a command called ddpt type. Okay, ddp type. You just type ddp type and I will just press enter. So this will come. I will just choose a symbol and I will just click OK. Now I will get the vertex point exactly. So if it is an ellipse, if you want to divide this into some 5 equal parts, you again go to divide command, you will just select this and enter the number of segments as 5. So at how many parts you want to divide, you can just select this part over there. Now here I will just mark my vertex, right? This is my vertex, so I will just type 2.5 enter, 0 enter, so I will just type my vertex point here. So this is my focus and this is my vertex. So now I will press escape. Before that, you just type snap command, and I will just ensure that your all those points are checked up, because this is used to find your midpoint, center, like tangent. So we will use these things most oftenly. The shortcut for this is F3. So once you click F3, it will come, or else you can just type snap and you just select all and you just click OK. Okay. Now the next step is to draw a straight line throughout the vertex and to draw like a semicircle, right? So what I will do is I will just go here from the vertex point. I will just draw a random line, escape from here. I will choose here and I will just draw a random line and I will click here. To close this command, I will press escape, right? Now I will go for circle, and from vertex to focus I need to draw the circle. Then I can remove the unwanted portions, right? For that I will go with trim command. Either I can choose it from here, or else I can just type trim, enter. So I don't want this portion, I don't want this portion, again I don't want this, and I don't want this. Okay, so now I have drawn my semicircle. I just have to press escape. Now the next step is to draw the slanting lines both the sides. So what I will do is I will just draw to this one side, and then at last I will just mirror it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So from here to here I will just extend the axis and I will go with line. Now I want to draw an slanting line. So now my ortho is on, so I will not be able to draw a slanting line. So I'm just going to switch off my ortho and I will come back and I will just draw a straight line. Okay, and I will just press escape. Now I have drawn this slanting line towards the D line. So here you will have a notation again. Okay, here you will have E. Clear? Okay. I press escape. Now what's the next step? We will just draw some parallel continuous lines in between these two K lines, right? So for to drawing the continuous parallel lines, I will go with offset command and I will press enter. So now it is asking me to specify the offset distance. I will just give 10 mm and I will click enter. So these lines I need to draw 10 mm, right? So I will just draw 10 mm lines continuously. Okay, escape. Now to join these lines, again you have a command called extend. I will just type extend, enter, and I will just select all the lines. Okay, so Control Z. What is getting extend? Okay, I will just extend all those lines. Okay, and I will press escape. Now I will just give names for that. So I will just go with text, single line text, and from here I need to go right. Oh, sorry, I will press escape. I will go with single line text, and from somewhat here I need to give 2.5 and 0. This is 1, 2, 3. Later on we can just move that to our comfortable version. Right now I will just type it. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here most probably you will have 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash, 4 double dash. Once you draw, you just give namings parallelly so that you will find it very easy. 6 double dash, 7 double dash, 8 double dash, 9 double dash, and 10 double dash. Now I will press escape to close the text command. Now the next step is, what we will do is we will just draw arcs and then we will join, right? To draw the arcs in our normal practical or technical mode, like when we are drawing in the drawing sheet, what we will do is we will just measure this one double dash, we will come back to focus and we will cut a line, right? So here we are going to say do the same, but we don't have a compass or something to measure this, come back to focus and cut an arc. So what I will do is I will just go to circle and I will just draw a circle from this point to this point. Now I will just go for move command. Here is a move command, or else you can type MOVE, 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 and you can just type enter. Sorry, MOVE to move the command, and you can just press enter. Now I need to move this one, enter. From this first point to, I will just move back to focus. Okay, now it will cut a point in the first arc, so I will just go pick a point. This is the point icon. I will come and I will just choose a point here. Escape. I will just select this, I will delete this. Similarly, I will go with circle again. From 2 to 2 dash, I will draw the circle. I will go to move command, I will select the object, press enter. From this point to focus I need to move. It will cut a point exactly in 2, so I will just go and keep a point over there. I will press escape. I will come and delete this. Now I will go to circle from 3 to 3 double dash, move command, select the circle, enter. From third point to focus I will move. It will cut exactly at some point, right, somewhere else. Yeah, here. So what I will do is I will just go, I will pick a point, then I will choose. I press escape, I will select it and I will delete this. Now you can see that that two DDDPT line was very thin, right, very small, so I am not able to see. You again just type DDPT, just press enter, and you can just give it as like around 5 or maybe 6. Just click OK. Now everything will be visible. Fine. Right. Now I need to again do the same procedure for 4 double dash. 4 double dash I will measure. I will go to move. I will click this, enter. From 4 dash I will just take it back to focus. Okay. I will just go here. I will just keep a point. Finally we can just make this point visible. I will just come and delete the circle. Delete. Okay, now I will go back. I will measure 5 double dash, maybe 5 and 5 double dash. Just go to move. I will select the object, enter. From 5 I need to take it back to focus. I will keep it over here. And I will just go to points and I will just choose the point. Escape. Now I will just select this. I will delete this. Now 5 is completed. Now I will go for 6. From this point to this point I will draw the arc. I will go back to move command. I will select it, enter. From 6 I will take it back to focus and it will cut at a point. I will go to here and I will just keep a point and just select this. I will press enter. I will again measure. It's a quite repeating process, but there is no other option. We need to do that. So I will just go and select this, enter. From 7 to focus I will take back. I will come here, go to an arc and I will just keep a point over there. And I will just select this, I will click delete. Again I will go for circle. I will come back to 8. Come back to 8. I will just go for move command, the circle, enter. Base point is 8, right? So from here to I will take it back to focus. And I will just go here, make a point, and I will make a point over there. Now I will just select this, I will delete this. Now I can go back to 9, from 9 to this point 9. I will go to move command, enter. From 9 to I will take it back to my focus. I will keep it. Again I will go, I will choose a point, and I will keep a point over here. Again I will delete this. I will go for circle from this point to, sorry, I will go to circle from this point to 10, move command, select this arc, enter. From 10 to I will take it back to my focus. Again it will cut, I will go points, and I will just select a point. Again I will just delete this circle, the 11th point, maybe the 11th point I will choose. I will go for move command, I will select this, enter. From this point to focus, and now I will just go, I will pick a point, and now for these 2 points, again it is not visible, like for 4 and 5 it is very small, so I will just go to DDPT type again, enter, and I will just give some values around 5, so that all that will change equally. Clear? So now we have drawn our points. The next step is to draw the arc. So to draw the arc, I will have a command called spline, enter, spline, and from vertex our arc will come, right? So I will just select those points. So from where on I need, right, I will just select all those points where my curve going to pass. And I will just extend this. I'll press enter so that it will exactly fix at that point. Now these points look so big, so what I will do is I will just cancel it, DDPT, enter. I will just reduce the size to 1, maybe 1, so that it is not disturbing my curve, right? So the next step, to mirror it, before mirroring it I will just change its color so that my curve will get visible. So for that I will choose all those lines except my curve. All these lines can be of thin lines, right? So I will just select this, even your D curve, this line maybe, okay. I will select this, I will go to properties, and from here I will just choose this shortcut, and I will press escape, so that only my curve will look thick. So and you can even change the color. Maybe I will just go there, I will change the color of my curve as a yellow color. Okay, I will press escape. Now the next step is just to mirror the component. To mirror that, I will choose mirror command. You have a mirror command here. I will choose it here, or you can type mirror and you can select. So I need to select what are all the lines I need to mirror. I need to mirror this, mirror this, mirror this, mirror this, mirror this line, this line. I will select all those lines. This line, this line. Okay, and also the curve, right? Okay, we will just choose the curve, all those lines, and I will just press enter. Now it is asking me to specify the 2 points. So from this point I will take it back to this point. It is asking me to erase the source object. I will just skip. Now my curve gets generated. So this is going to be my parabola, right? You just give your names over here, 1 2 3. I will just go there, single line text. I will start from here, maybe 2.5 and 0. So this like 1 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 So now my curve is proper. Okay, I'll just press escape. Okay, now to mark the measurement, that is like from directrix to focus, you have a dimension icon over here, right? When you click this, you will have a lot of markings. If you want to mark the radius or diameter, whatever you want, I need to mark the linear measurement, so I will just go to linear. This is my focus point, right? So I will just draw a parallel line. Okay, so from here to this point, so it is 17. I will keep it and I will just press escape. So this is my curve. To see the dimensions clearly, you will have a command called dim style. Dim style. So I press enter. So I will just go for modify. I will just go for text. Text height, maybe I will just give us 5. And arrows and symbols, I will go and I will just change the arrow size also as 5. I just press OK. Close, and now you can see the dimensions clearly. So this is how you will draw an parabola using your AutoCAD, right? Once you zoom in, you can see all those points. So this is how you will draw a parabola with the help of an AutoCAD. Rest of all other things are same. That is like your for ellipse, you will just do the same kind of steps, but you will be ending up a curve up to here, right? So similarly for hyperbola, the same steps will be for only these measurement, that is your distance between your directrix and focus, and the marking point of your vertex will get differ. So this is how we will draw an ellipse. Okay, thank you. We'll see you once again in the next video.